Yan, good morning everyone. Happy Tuesday. Ang ganda ng market. Market's doing well. Ayan, we're back up 7,800. We'll talk about that not just in PSE but we're also doing well sa eToro. Ayan. So those who are copy trading me made a copy trade update last night. So far so good. Isa lang nakikita kong pula sa mga nagka-copy trade sa akin, meaning tsaka that person has paused his copy trading. Sayang na pause niya, hindi niya na-activate ulit. So, hindi siya nakabawi. So far, so good. Isa lang. Despite having 150 people under me, isa lang yung pula natin. So, that's very good. I think that's good performance already. So, at least nakakatulong tayo in that way. We'll talk more about that in a bit. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Good morning to my daughter, Laika. We'll be talking about everything. And if you have any questions, just post it on the comments. If you have anything to request or greet, say, yes, post it on the comments po. Ayusin ko yung microphone ko. Ayan, so, I'll go to your comments first, okay? Joe Ligares, good morning. Sir Lloyd and Laika, good morning. Then Dave Guapo, Daddy's annyeonghaseyo, Sir Lloyd, and to your family. Pakibati naman po sa wife ko, si Ems, yan, and si Dekdek, good morning. And Mac yan, good morning sir. Insights po kay Nickel, good morning. Sige, maganda yung chart ni Nickel kaso nga lang quite shaky sa ginagalaw niya. But nag-bounce kahapon si Nickel. Kamustahin natin? Right. Joey P, good morning. Janice Rabutan, morning. Insights po kay Lotto. Uy, si Lotto, the biggest, what they call this, biggest gainer yesterday. We'll cover it. Joey P, insights on VLL. VLL is in my recommendations for today. And so, i-post ko muna yung recommendations ko para makita nyo in advance. I'll post it again later on. That's for Joy. J. Mendiola. Tama. J. Mendiola, good morning sir. Lloyd, pasilip naman po si Mer. Uy, si Mer. Hindi ko na kamusta si Mer. I haven't been checking out Mer lately. Roland Hamela, good morning Sir Lloyd. Totoo buwan ng dividend ng Lotto, 100%. Pwede ba humabol? Yes, pwede naman. But dividend, so meaning kung mag 100% siya, meaning most probably the stock price is gonna go down half. Right? Nangyari niyan kay Lotto noon di ba? After the dividend, bumagsak siya. So yes, you can get dividends. Bale, mangyayari niyan is the doble ang stocks mo. But if you have 1,000, kasi bibigyan ka ng 100%, meaning no doble ang stocks mo, most probably the prices are gonna go down half din. Right? So if you bought it at, magkano ba yung presyo ni Lotto ngayon? So expect for it to go down also. But yeah, that's definitely good, especially if maganda naman yung kumpanya. This is a good time to get volume, diba? If you're an investor in that company, your goal is to get as many stocks as you can. Volume ang habol natin dyan pag long-term ang stock mo. So, yan. STV Trader, good morning Sir Lloyd, ISM, IRC, and ATN. Let's check these out from STV Trader. Yan. So, Roger Aguilar, sir, hold pa rin ba ISM investor? 20% loss na ako. Holding your target number of ISM stock. Roger Aguilar, yeah, let's talk about that. Yan. Ang bias ko kasi kay ISM, I'm not saying you use this bias also, but this is just my side. That's why I'm holding half of my ISM. Actually, ganito ang ginawa ko from the very beginning. I bought ISM at around, actually, bumili ako nun, nasa 2 pesos pa lang Tapos nag-average up ako, naging 3 pesos hanggang sa, nag-average up 5 pesos hanggang sa naging 6. So, kasi bili ng bili. And then, at a certain point, at around 88 pesos, binenta ko ang kalahati para no regrets. I've already earned in ISM. And then, I decided na, decision ko kasi noon is I'm gonna go long-term on ISM. So, on the other half, pinang long-term ko na yan. So, I'm still holding it. Why am I holding it? This is my bias, right? I believe the projects it has, especially the third telco, is gonna be successful. That's why I'm holding it for long term, right? Why do I think it's gonna be successful? Because of the because of the track record of their partner, which is Chinatel. Yan, one of the best telephone communications company in the world. And so I think it's gonna be successful with the experience Chinatel has. I'm positive it's gonna be successful. If I ask you if you think it's gonna be successful in the future, yes or no, you answer that. If you think yes, then I can recommend you hold it, right? It's just that it's for long term, it's for the long haul, right? Hindi siya kikita kaagad. If you are using your money for short term gains, ang hanap mo naman is mabilisan na pera, then don't put your money there. Meron akong eToro, right? If you want faster money, go for eToro, just copy trade me, or I have recommendations for position trade for short term gains. Hindi po si ISM pang short term, it's for long term. So just go to my picks instead if gusto mong mas shorter term returns, right? So yan. So only put money that you are willing to na matulog muna, right? Reynaldo De Jesus, good morning boss. Kailangan po ba dollar account funding sa eToro? No need for dollar account. I'm not using my dollar account. I'm just using my credit card. And then binabayaran ko na yung credit card ko. So depende na yan sa bank mo magkano yung conversion nila from peso to dollar. Right, Ronaldo De Jesus, Patrick, Mark Ray, good morning sir. Napabay ako sa Lotto sa 10.5. Any comments sir? Sell ko na ba or wait call na lang for X date? Patrick, that's an investor entry and for sure after the X date babagsak yan. So prepare. So you have to plan ahead pag ganito mga plays. I don't usually play dividend plays, right? But if ever I play, make sure binibenta ko yan before X date kasi during X date babagsak yan if ayaw mo naman maipit on the X date. Yan. So mahirap yung laro na yan for trading right? In Gracia Agapay, good morning. MC, good morning. Thanks again sa eToro. Mas okay mag all in sa iyo kaysa sa PSE. Right? So hopefully it's PSE's outlook. Yeah, I've been talking to you about the outlook of PSE. Maraming mga vloggers diyan sinasabi na babagsak si PSE, but I'm optimistic with PSE, and so far so good. It's been holding. It's now back above 7,800, and remember the volume last week was massive. That was massive influx of money from foreign investors, so that's a very good sign. Philippine stock market's gonna be looking good. So stay invested in PSE rin naman. All you need to do just really diversify lang. Let me just double check my audio guys. Sign Philippine, and so very good. Encarnacion Joel, somehow your message got retracted. Sorry about that. Can you post it again? Val Flora, morning Sir Lloyd, pullback na ba ang PCOR? PCOR is doing well. Can't be sure if magpo-pull back na siya, but let's check out the chart in a bit. Sulat ko si PCOR. Ladies Fee, good morning. Mike 16, morning Sir Lloyd and Laika. Sell half na ba kay SMPH? Thanks po. Wala pa naman tayo sa resistance. So, okay pa naman si SMPH. Let's see if ever mag-fail siya sa resistance niya. Let's check out the chart in a bit. Sinulat ko na si SMPH. Marlo Baroro, maing buntag Sir Lloyd sa eToro sir. Kung mag-buy ng stock tapos mag-leverage, may additional charge po ba? Yes. If you're using leveraging, may overnight fees po yan. Kasi, pero kung hindi mo naman ipa-overnight, wala naman charge. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's it. Kasi overnight fees yung nakasulat So, it has to be overnight before i-charge yan. Kasi ang nangyayari dyan is, you're borrowing money from the broker. So, may interest yan diba? Same with short selling, you're borrowing from the broker. So, may interest din yan. Kaya may overnight fees. So, that's the case. So, yan. But that's okay. If you're leveraging, mas dodoble ang pera mo pag ganun, diba? So, yan. Hani Kabigding, good morning coach. Full and now, please. Yan. So, sulat natin itong dalawa. Uy, mga telco player ka pala. Hani. So, let's check them out. JC Simbulan, morning Sir Lloyd and Laika. Pasuyo po ng AP. And Metrobank has been doing well after we recommended it dun sa bounce niya. Pabati na rin po ng girlfriend si Graceil dyan po sa Cebu ngayon. Uy, andito pala siya sa Cebu. So, good morning sa iyo, Graceil and JC. Ladies, pabati po ng eldest ko na si Erica. Sana matuto na rin siya ng stock market for her future. That's very good. It's a very good career. If ever you want to make trading a career, pwede kayo mag-eToro. Copy trading, kopyahin kayo ng mga tao, you gain extra. sa may extra pa kayo on top of the money that you're gonna be gaining from your port. John Cipriano, good morning. Sir Lloyd, pakibati naman po ang kasama kong seaman dito sa Tonsberg International Training Center sa Santa Cruz. Happy trading. Good morning sa inyo dyan, mga seaman natin, mga kapatid. Ay, huwag niyo po kakalimutan ha, mag-invest kayo sa stock market. If you don't know how to trade it, let me handle your funds. Just go to copy trading sa eToro. Please create an account using my eToro link. Nga pala guys, a little request, please share the video to your Facebook walls and to your trading groups para naman po ang mga newbies doon malaman nila that there's a program like this that can help them in their stock market journey. Para sa mga kaibigan nyo, yung eToro, makagawa naman sila kahit hindi nila alam paano mag-trade, makapag-invest sila, meron mang magta-trade para sa kanila. Zenaida Karunungan, good morning Sir Lloyd, pa-check MBT, BDO, Ali. Alright, let's check these out, pati si MPI. Si MPI nag-sideways pa after the strong move. Let's see if mag-breakout si MPI. Kahapon na-recommend ko naman si MPI, so nagsa-sideways pa siya. So let's see what will happen. Amil, Angelo, good morning. Monet Lagman, good morning. Insights po kay UBP, EW, and Tugo. Si EW has been doing well. Tugo, may disclosure kanina, hindi ko lang natingnan. Tingnan natin along the way pagtingin natin sa chart ni Tugo. Sulat natin yan para madaanan naman net. Arubi, good morning sir. Happy copier here sa eToro mo. Congratulations, Arubi. Right, Richard New, BHI, Sir Lloyd, good morning. Let's check out BHI. Guys, nga pala ha, if ever gagawa kayo ng account, please use my link. If ever nakagawa kayo na hindi gamit ang link ko, please send me a message para ma-under ko po sa name ko para hindi naman po sayang, right? Yung referral, right? That is also helping the channel in return. So, para po makatulong kayo, send me a message if ever hindi niyo nagamit ang link ko para mapa-align natin at ma-transfer sa name ko. Richard New, BHI Sir Lloyd, yan, nasulat na natin yan. Aldrich James Mayuga, good morning Sir Lloyd, gain na naman tayo sa eToro. Yes, definitely, right? We'll talk about the position natin mamaya. Congratulations Aldrich. Folaika, good morning Sir Lloyd, good morning din. Vanji Bernardo, morning Sir Lloyd. Bloom please. Alright, so blooming daw kahapon eh. Kamustahin na natin. I'm really sure hindi ko nasilip si Bloom eh. Reynaldo Abanser, good morning po. Pasilip po kay PHA. Si PHA nag-breakdown na kahapon. Yan, sabi ko sa inyo mag-cut loss na eh. Nag-cut loss na ako kay PHA. John Chavez, good morning. Patingin po ng PHA. Let's check it out. Melvin Derama, good morning sir. How about PXP? Si PXP, hold lang muna tayo. Merong tumutulong sa atin dyan sa loob. Hindi pa matutuloy muna si Dow kasi hindi na yung loans niya may issues pa na delay. So let's see in the future. King James, morning coach. Virtual ko po yung sa eToro Lounge. So sayang naman kung virtual lang, doon na lang ako kaysa sa PSE. At just diversify. Maganda pa rin naman si PSE, right? Kagandahan lang talaga ni international market is the volume. I've been discussing this with you, right? The reason why mahirap kumita sa PSE, especially in trading, is because sa volume. Right? Ang hirap ng volume ng PSE. Wala tayong gaanong traffic na natatanggap. So, hopefully, the volume picks up in the future. Pero, yun po, nagkakaroon naman ng volume si PSE minsan. Like last Friday, at kumita naman ng mga tao. It's just that it's not consistent. And speaking of volume, yun nga, sa international market kasi, consistent yung volume. That's the beauty of it, consistent ng volume. Right? I'm not telling you to leave PSE. I'm just telling you to take advantage of that volume also. Andun yung opportunity. Sayang yung volume eh. Sayang yung opportunity. Why not take advantage of it? Diba? So, I'm diversifying into international market na rin. Yun nga lang, puyatan nga lang ako ngayon. Nagtitrade ako sa international market kasi I have to watch the market in the evening. 2:00 na ako natutulog. So, imagine. Tapos, gising pa ako ng umaga for the daily grind. Pero, serbisyo publiko na natin to eh. So, we have to do that. Kaso nga lang, I have to puyatan talaga. Copy trading has become a big responsibility of mine already. Dati nagtuturo lang ako ng stocks. Right now, I am already handling funds under me and right. So I have 150 copiers and growing. That's a very big growth. Last 30 days, and I have around 83k That's more than 4 million pesos under me already. That's a big money. Pera po ng bayan yan. Ng mga kababayan natin na nagka-copy trade sa akin. So, I'm taking that as a big responsibility. Napakalaking pera po niyan. So, that's why po, kahit maski puyatan, I'll trade international market para naman po kumita tayo. Sayang kasi yung opportunity. So, yeah, congratulations sa mga nag-copy trade sa akin. Meron lang tayong mga red ngayon, mga kaka-join lang today kasi nag-pull back yung positions. So, meron yung mga kakapasok lang, may mga negative, right? Pero maliit pa naman. I think that's gonna recover. But those who copy traded me earlier, nakikita nyo po, green po halos lahat ng mga yan. So, congratulations. Right? So, we have as high as 17% na gains. Ito si AP, hindi siya gumagalaw September pa ito. I think na-post niya yung copy trade niya. So, hindi na gumagalaw at hindi na nakabawi. So, wag niyo pong ipopost kasi babawi po ako dyan. Ako pong bahala dyan sa mga trades ninyo. So, sayang naman. So, majority of our copy traders na nakakopya sa atin earlier, are already gaining. Yun nga lang, yung mga negative lang, maliliit lang naman ng negative. Kakasimula lang ng mga yan. Today and late kahapon, so negative 0.2 lang sila. So, don't worry about that. But yeah, that's why I am transitioning to the international market because of this. Sayang naman kung virtual port lang ang nagamit mo, King James. Robert Casteltort, morning sir. MRC, Vita, please. Hi LV. And so, good morning, Robert. Belated happy birthday. Let me write down your request. And so Liza Olona started copying you today, coach. Congratulations. Hopefully in the future trades natin umakyat pa. Si Amazon mukhang magte-take profits na ako dyan in the next coming days. Ian Trabaca, hello sir, sana po may video kayo ng tutorial paano mag-enroll sa eToro. Yeah, I think I need to make one kasi ang dami na request na ganyan. Alright. Gerald Felipe, good day Sir Lloyd. Ano po insights nyo kay ABA? Bukas, mataas ba yung possibility na mag-drop yung price bukas? X-date most probably yes. Pag ganyan, pag X-date. If ever X-date man bukas. Di ba nag-X-date na si ABA kaya bumagsak yun? Yung second na ano niya pala, na dividend. So, ayun, sir, virtual ko sa eToro, 31% gain na sa oil. Sayang dito to. Sayang naman if hindi mo ginawan totoo. Dapat nag-risk ka kahit konti lang. Right? This is funny because eto guys, isa sa mga realization ko lang talaga as when I became investor in the international market. Dati ang problema ko is umaakyat ang oil. Pag nagmamahal ang mga bilihin, I take it very negative. Pero kung investor ka at nagmamahal si oil, ngayon nasa oil tayo, somehow natutuwa na tayo nang nagmamahal si oil, diba? So it's a very different perspective when you're an investor. So it's something nice, right? It gives you perspective on how financials really run. Right, so it's a very nice experience in the international market. Abner Especio, Coach Lloyd, good morning. Insights please on CNPF Maxis, Pizza and LTG. Si LTG, madadaanan natin yan for sure today because it's in one of my recommendations. And so sulat natin. Bull and Bear, good day. Ketting, morning sir. Shell PH please. Shell PH has been doing well lately, diba? Kahit mabagal ang galaw pero maakyat. Ruben Alcoriza, good morning Sir Lloyd. May opened account na ako kay eToro, wala pa funds, still virtual. How can I transfer sa inyo para sa akin ng credit? Right, that's a very good question. Bumaba na pala ako, nag-shortcut ako. Can you email this guy? I'll type it in the comments. jeffgu@etoro.com. Yeah, please email that person if ever hindi po link nyo ko ang nagamit ninyo kasi sayang naman po, right? Sayang yung pera kasi I get something out of that, so that's a very big help for the channel also. So if ever ma-transfer natin yung names ninyo under me, that's gonna help the channel a lot. So yan, again please please send me a message Alright, please share the video and subscribe to my channel nga pala, yun pala gusto ko sabihin. Alright, yun, it's 8:38, so a few comments muna before we go continue. At hindi ko napansin itong mga comments kanina, bumagsak pala yung comments, so napunta ako sa baba. Marlo Baroro, maing buntag Sir Lloyd sa eToro, sir, kung mag-buy ka ng stock, tapos may leverage, may additional charge. Yeah, we already talked about that. I think nabasa ko na lahat ng comments, right? Hindi pala bumagsak. Nabasa ko lang pala talaga lahat ng comments, sir. That's very good. Right, so morning, sir, BHI, please, and nasulat natin si BHI. So we're gonna talk about that in a bit. Right, so let's start. And please share the video. Please subscribe to my channel. Before we start, we want to thank our sponsors, ToTradeAsia, ToTradeAsia.com. If you're looking for a broker sa PSE, which is fast and reliable, ToTradeAsia is one of the best choice out there. Napakabilis po, and they have a mobile app where you can trade using your mobile phone. So what if kailangan nyo magbenta while you're on the go, at least po may mobile kayong access sa ports ninyo, and you can cut loss. One of the best features about it is the notification, right? Yung alarm system niya, if ever kailangan nyo mahit yung cut loss ninyo, it will notify you, send you an email, and then you know that it's time to cut your losses, right? So napakaganda ng ToTradeAsia, check it out. Also, eToro, we want to thank our sponsors. eToro, if you create an account, please make sure you use my link po. Amil Angelo, hi sir, magandang umaga sa lahat. Wealth Gainer, good morning. Ano pwedeng advice nyo sa mga hindi nakapag-cut loss sa PHA? Hold pa rin ba or mag-average down and wait for recovery? Salamat sir. Right, we'll talk about that in a bit. Right, JC Simbulan, pasuyo din po M-wide sir. Okay lang ba mag-add? Wag muna ngayon mag-add. Right, mag-add kayo. Huwag kayo mag-add while paakyat siya. So masasayang lang yung gains ninyo, sayang yung oras ninyo. Right, so don't do that. King James, yung news po about ICT SI being tapped to build a dam, that's a very good that's a very good rumor. So baka umakyat ng stock because of that. Good morning sir, GT Cap po please. Right, let's check out GT Cap in a while. Right, so yan, our topic for today, PSEi is back up 7,800. Yan po pag-uusapan natin. So let's pull up the chart of PSEi. Yan. Right, so ayun, PSEi, it's now back up 7,800. So we are forming an ascending triangle. We're hitting another resistance, but I think this is already good because of the volume lately. Medyo maliit lang volume last Monday. So I think the market is feeling it out kasi may resistance na. So this is an immediate resistance right here at around 7,884. So I think today this is gonna break from that resistance. I can't be sure. Right, hindi po tayo manghuhula, but I have positive outlook sa market. We've broken MA20, so that's a good sign. So tapos na more or less ang pullback ni market, and we can now continue the growth. I think it's gonna grow with everything, mga news, mga gandang news sa country, and GDP growth, inflation, mababa inflation. Yan, so this is something very good to look at, right? Most probably the market is going to be recovering soon. So stay invested po sa PSE. Right. Malipis lang ang volume yesterday, so we don't really know if it's going to go good today, but hopefully it will. Pag maganda ang volume, yes, you can be aggressive. I don't recommend becoming aggressive dito sa PSE as of the moment. Usually, investing lang muna ang ginagawa ko pag ganito ang market, and I only enter if ever nasa pinakamababa na ang stock, right? So yun lang ang pinaglalaruan ko pag ganitong klase ang market, hindi pa gaanong bullish, right? So nag-sell half ako kay TEL kahapon, so I'm waiting for the pullback, and I'm just gonna buy more. So side trip lang, naalala ko lang kasi si TEL, baka makalimutan ko. So nag-sell half ako kay TEL yesterday since we're hitting we have a possible pullback. So pag nag-hit na yan ng MA20, I'm just gonna be buying more TEL. Right, so hopefully it happens. Right, so congratulations sa mga pumasok kay TEL. Right, I recommended TEL on this on this divergence right here. Yan, so may divergence yan noon, nirecommend ko yan, and we were right this time, right? So nag-gain tayo kay TEL. took profits, and then let's see in the future if we can add more. Yan. My recommendations for today, let me post it again. Andyan po sa comments. Right, or CLI, LTG, MAC on breakout, DD, BCOR, and VLL. So yan po muna. Alright, what do you call this? Tingnan ko mga comments. Jeron Angeles playing Mobile Legends while earning in eToro through copy trading. Ayan, pa-chill-chill na lang si Jeron. Thank you, sir. Trade like Steve nga sa eToro. Yeah, si Steve and Dave. Naalala ko yung advertisement na yan. Right. So, Powo, WTV, si Paul from Seattle. Yan, kausap ko ito dati. Hindi ko pa na-check si Finviz. Nasulat na to dito eh. Right. Actually, yeah, I wanna show it to you to make sure. Yeah. And dyan, nasulat ko si Finviz. Hindi ako nakahanap ng time because I'm up to something. Meron po akong ginagawa as of the moment. In the next month, siguro, I'm gonna be sharing to you another investment opportunity. Abangan nyo po yan. Mamaya na ako maglalabas ng details. But these are my picks for today. Let's check out the the technical analysis. Number 1, si OR. Ayan, si OR ngayon, right, so has been solidifying a support, starting to solidify support. This is a good entry point for OR. We have a confirmation here. So, this is the best time to enter OR. Right, so pwede natin pasukan si OR. Next is CLI. Right, so, this is one of my bagger picks. Kasabay ito nila SSI noon, nila CPG, nila PHA, si CLI. So, CLI po, nag-breakout na at last. Right, so we have a breakout, and yeah, if you wanna make habol, mag-conyo muna tayo. If gusto nyo habulin po yan, if you wanna make habol, you can use this breakout as your entry point. So maybe bargain near that resistance a little bit so that you can lessen your risk. Pero I think this is gonna be a strong climb for CLI. Could be wrong, so just cut your losses if ever habulin nyo po on a breakout. Right, that's for CLI. LTG, right, so LTG naman, we have a pullback already. We're waiting for this pullback, and here it is. We have a bounce, and it's near MA20. So pwede na po nating i-test buy yan if hindi kayo naka-test buy dito sa baba. Right, so pwede natin testingin yan si LTG. LTG has been doing good lately. Right? Ang ganda ng earnings nila last year, so that should be able to attract more more investors. Si MAC naman, palapit na po mag-breakout. Actually, attempted the breakout yesterday. So, guys, if you don't notice, MAC has formed a cup and handle. Right, so if you know, if you know this pattern, if you're familiar with this pattern, right, so tanggalin ko lang si Bollinger Band. So, if you know this pattern, this is a cup and handle. Right, so if you're familiar with the pattern, a breakout is the best entry point for this pattern. So, yes po, pag nag-breakout yan today, enter MAC, right? That's the best entry point for MAC. So, that's a cup and handle formation. On breakout po, so my recommendation of MAC is back on breakout. So far, so good. Ang ganda ng momentum ni MAC, right? So, let me go build up Bollinger Bands again. So, MAC on breakout. DD, kaso nga lang yung market medyo shaky. So if you're looking at MAC, if you are fond of MAC, pwede po yun ang laruin ninyo, use a breakout strategy lang. Right, so double dragon, after this engulfing pattern, we have a higher low right here. So this is the second engulfing that happened. Hindi nag-sustain yung isa. It just made a support right here, right? So that's still very good. Ang liit pa rin ang risk niyan. Right, so we sustained that support. Nag-recover naman kaagad siya. We have that support right here. So, I think this is a good support for DD. I think this is a good recovery for DD already. That's a good entry point. So, this is the best time to enter DD. Right? Next, si BCOR, sabi ko sa inyo, i-recommend ko si BCOR on the right time, and I think this is the right time again. Okay, so BCOR is now at support. Low risk na naman. If you want a position on BCOR, this is the best position right now. Hindi ko sinasabi na aakyat ka agad yan. Just test buy there. Yesterday, si VLL, nag-start na mag-spike. We did recommend VLL on the support. Just keep buying near that support as much as you can. Napakaliit pa po ng risk ngayon before siya umakyat. So, baka umakyat. So, just get in this support. This is the nearest support right now. So, pwede pa po siyang habulin. So, perswerte natin na bumalik siya. Kahapon umakyat sa VLL. Tapos bumalik ka agad. So we're now back at support. So those are my picks for today. So I have 7 recommendations. So it's up to you if you want to position in them. These are the best positions I can find right now. Right. Certain na mga copyer mo, Sir Lloyd, may profit na, may daily update pa. You're welcome. Yeah, totoo yan. I am friends. Party na servisyo natin. Sir, yung bell po, ni-reco mo last time, then bumaba siya 1.17. Ako, so di ako cut loss, nas biglang nag-gap down siya, -7 na ako. What to do po? Hold na lang ba? -7 is still tolerable. But yeah, eto, very good question, Kating. Ganito yan. For a stock, if ipit kayo, there are only things you can do, diba? The only things you can do is, if you think it's medyo malaki na yung loss ninyo and you don't want to cut loss anymore, number 1 yan. Plan number 1 is really cut your losses if ever mali tayo. So, always cut your losses, number 1. So, if for stock, if hindi kayo nag-cut loss at ipit kayo, the next action you can do is buy more, sell, or do nothing, diba? Yun yung common actions natin na mapipili. So, how do you know if you just buy more, if you sell, or do nothing? Right? The answer is, it depends on what the reason is why the stock is going down. Right? If the stock price is going down, dalawa lang naman ang rason yan. If it's bad company performance or market sentiments lang naman ang reason bakit bumagsak siya. Market sentiments meaning bearish lang ang market. So, number 1, so if ever bad performance ang rason bakit siya bumabagsak, then you sell. 7%, you sell it right away. Why? Because you don't know when the company is gonna recover. Right? The gap down was just because of the dividends, right? So, earnings, tingnan natin yung earnings niya. -8 sa annual earnings niya. That's not too bad kasi single digit lang naman. Overall, si Bell is napaka-mura lang para naman eh. So, ayun, meron disclosure si Bell lately, di ba? Annual report, naglabas, kahapon lang pala, labas ng annual report. Bell earnings drop 8 despite higher revenues. Right, so higher revenues naman, Bell Corp, recurring gains. Okay naman siya. Okay naman ang earnings ni Bell. Alright, not that significant of a drop, so this means the company is doing well. So, I will recommend just buying more since overall napakamura ni Bell right now. So, I will recommend buying more on this if ever ayaw mo mag-cut loss talaga. So, I'm friends. That's for Keting. Eman, good morning, Sir Lloyd from Japan. And good morning sa inyo dyan. And so, let's go to tignan ko lang ha. Ayan. So, it's time to go to the requests ng mga tao. Right. Unahin natin si Nickel. Right. Nickel. Napala guys, again, kindly share the video. Pakishare po ang video sa walls and your Facebook groups, trading groups, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet so that you'll be updated with sa mga videos natin. And so Nickel Asia did a bounce sa stochastics. Maganda si Nickel but I'm not looking at stochastics really as my as part of my charting. So so far my signals lang we have a downtrend pa rin. So we don't have any engulfing pattern yet, so I don't want to recommend Nickel yet, but definitely I'm looking at Nickel. Let's see in the future. I need more data to see if ever this is a good bounce. Wala tayong volume and everything, so I can't right now my signals are saying red for Nickel, so I don't want to recommend it yet. Lotto naman, may question about Lotto. Ayan, so si Lotto, guys, ba't kayo naghahabol sa taas? These people right here, bakit? Alright, so I always have this question right here. Bakit meron pa rin naghahabol? Maiipit lang kayo niyan. Right. So, yan. Siguro, momentum traders sa mga naghabol dyan, so I can question that. Pero sa mga newbies, for sure, meron mga newbies na naghabol nito, naipit na. Right. So, wag po kayo maghahabol ng missed opportunities. Right now, though, this is a signal that it might be on an uptrend. Oops, nawala. This is the signal that it might be on an uptrend. Pero, mamaya pa natin malalaman kung uptrend yan if it forms a higher low. Wala pa tayong higher low. Higher lows ang entries natin for position trades. So Lotto right now, I don't want to recommend it. We don't know if it's gonna go up, continue. If ever man, if ever you are a momentum trader, this might create another momentum today, but newbies, I don't recommend you become a momentum trader. Right, masterin nyo muna yung position trading. So I don't want to recommend doing momentum trading here. This might go up kasi today. We don't really know what will happen to the market. But if you're a position trader, which what I recommend, wait for it to go back down and bounce before you want to enter. Kasi signal ito na it might be a start of an uptrend for Lotto. Right? So, ingat po dyan, right, sa mga ganyan, okay? Huwag kayong magpapaipit sa ganyan. VLL, we talked about VLL already. Let's check out MER. O yun, si MER pala, yan, we have an ascending triangle for MER. If it breaks out, that will be your entry point. Abangan nyo po today si MER. I think it's gonna break out. Maganda na siya yung position niya. So, on a breakout lang si MER, okay? Antayin mo na yung breakout before you wanna get in. Hindi ko lang ni-recommend today because hindi pa naman siya nag-breakout. So, wala pa muna. Right, most probably today, baka mag-breakout today. Abangan niyo po yan. ISM, right, ISM, right, so we have the support right here. That's the major support that we're looking at. So, we don't know yet ano mangyayari. Maybe it's gonna bounce. If it's gonna bounce, then that's the best entry point. We have an engulfing pattern there. So, kung mag-bounce yan, yes po, that's a good trading entry point. Even on averaging down, this is a good avenue to average down. If ever plano nyo mag-average down. But trading-wise, yeah, for position trade outlook, wait for the bounce before you wanna get in. Bukas, pag nag-bounce yan today, I'm gonna be recommending that. But not yet today. That's too aggressive for me. Right, so ISM, IRC. Right, IRC naman, right, so nagpo-pull back pa siya. Let's see if we can get a green. If we can get a green, that is gonna be a good position for IRC. Next up, SG Morales, 100% div sa Lotto. That's why naghabol yung mga yan, sir. Div play, I don't think so, kasi kung div play yan, dapat noon pa naghabol sila, hindi yung habang umaakyat naghahabol, right? So, si Lotto, right, balikan natin muna si Lotto, right, dapat kung dividend players yan, dito sila naghabol pa, diba? But bakit sila naghabol dito? Matagal na naman na announce yung dividends ni Lotto, diba? Kahapon lang pala, right, iba pala yung dati, kasi, yan, nagbigay rin ng dividends dito si Lotto noon, right, that's why this spiked right here. But look at that, guys, nung nag-spike siya dito because of the dividends, right, bumagsak rin kaagad. Baka yun rin ulit mangyari sa inyo. Naghahabol ng mga tao dyan kasi inaano nila yung dividend play, tas naipit lang. So, konti ingat. Alright, sir, sa virtual portfolio ko po, started copy trading you last January pa. Google lang po na copy ko. Yung Amazon positions nyo, hindi po pumasok. Bakit po ganun? Thanks. Right, so, randomizer, not really sure bakit. Amazon's hindi pumasok. I'll try to flatten my trade to make it healthy again, okay? So, thank you so much for letting me know, randomizer. I'll flat out my positions para mag-reset lahat and makopy ninyo. So, soon, pag nag-take profits na tayo kay oil tsaka kay Amazon, hindi muna ako mag-trade. I'll let it flat out before trading another position para makapasok yung future trades ninyo. So, thanks for giving me a heads up. I'll check it out, send ko a message. I'll send a message to the eToro people to know what happened. Right, so, asa na ako? Saan siya na maingay yung mga aso ko? Right, so let's continue. IRC ATN. Kamustahin natin si ATN. Right, so ATN. Right, so nagpo-pullback na naman sa ATN. Let's see in the future if it makes further confirmation of the support. So, antayin lang po natin. So, wala pa as of the moment. So, ATN, wait for the bounce lang before you wanna get in. That should be confirming the support. Right, so PCOR. Ayan, si PCOR, so far, delikado pa rin ako kay PCOR eh. I'm still kind of shaky kay PCOR, but definitely we have a divergence right here. So this can be something, right? So yun nga lang, natatakot ako guys because of my bias. Isa sa kasi sa bias ko is fundamentals eh. So I have to make sure the fundamentals are doing well also. So but then again, PCOR is very cheap right now and we have a divergence right here. Pwede nyo po testingin ito. Get in on a bounce kay PCOR. Baka mag what do you call this? Baka mag-bounce it and then mag-uptrend, mag-reversal. Right? So, one thing I know for sure is really read the charts. Let the charts do the talking. And the chart is talking to me right now and it's saying that it might go up. So, I think it might go up. Right? So, pwede po testingin yan. It's just that I'm not being aggressive right now sa PSE. So, I don't really like to play with hindi na siya blue chip yan dati, di ba? So, malaki pa rin stock si PCOR. What I mean is, stocks na hindi not really working well yung fundamentals nila. So, as much as possible, sure ang place ko kay PSE since manipis pa siya ngayon. So, I bet for sure companies lang muna. So, SMPH is malapit po resistance niya, so it's not really worth the risk. Risk to reward ratio natin maliit dyan, so I don't want to recommend SMPH yet. What do you call this? Sino susunod? Vul naman, si Vul and now. Alright, si Vulcan, let's see if something happens after this. So mag-bounce siya, mag-support, that will be a good entry point for Vulcan. So, somehow, wala pa. Malayo-layo pa tayo sa support. Next is Vulcan Now. And si Now naman, kumustahin natin? Uy, nag-negative trigger na naman si Now. So, I don't know. I don't really like what Now has been doing lately. So, but definitely, somehow, we are showing a divergence right here. So, pababa ang presyo, support niya, but the RSI is already doing sideways. So somehow it's reaching a bottom. So far, so good, right? So hopefully soon. Hopefully this will give us a good signal. Siguro an engulfing pattern and stabilization will be the best entry for now. But sa ngayon, wag muna, right? Very shaky pa si Now. No need to be aggressive in this stock right now. So antayin lang natin mag-stabilize. AP naman, uy, very good. Very good movement for AP. Nag-break niya na yung MA20 niya. So, this is a good, this might be a good higher low for AP, diba? I did recommend AP here, dito sa support niya. Somehow, umakyat naman. So, if you can get in near the support as much as you can, that's the best entry point for AP, right? So, lapit lang kayo sa support for best entry. ATN, Santiago, we already talked about ATN. Wait lang natin ang bounce. Yan. So, unahin ko lang muna yung mga unang nag-request guys. Next is MBT. Si MBT, kamustahin natin. Yan. Si Metrobank, we talked about Metrobank yesterday. So, naantay natin kung mag-breakout. Nag-breakout sa Metrobank. So, this is the best entry point right here. Just get in near this as much as you can for Metrobank. Right? So, congratulations sa mga pumasok kay Metrobank. Actually, tingnan natin si Metrobank to dito eh. Right? So, I can't remember if I recommended it. This should have been a recommendation for me. Seeing a higher low right here. So, yan. Si Metrobank, yeah, that can be good. Get in your support as much as you can for Metrobank. Pwede nyo po basukin yan. BDO. No, not BOD. BDO. Yung spelling. Alright, so BDO naman. Alright, so we are forming a flag pattern right here. So, don't want to recommend it yet. Siguro pag nag-breakout yan, this is a very solid resistance right now. So, tayin lang natin yung breakout niya. So, I don't want to recommend BDO yet. Not worth the support, the risk to reward ratio as of the moment. So, wag muna si BDO. Ali, Marlon, anong ibig sabihin ng 100% dividend ng Lotto? If we buy 10,000 PHP worth of shares, meaning 10,000 din i-give away nila for dividends. Yes, if you have 10,000 shares, dodoble yan. Kasi 100% dividends. So, dodoble ang shares nyo. Right? It's just that usually after the dividends na 100%, mangangalahati din ang value ng stock. So, baka magkalahati ang value ng loto. So, you have to be ready for that also, for that possibility. So, bali tabla rin mangyayari. Doing well, right? This is good for Ali. The thing is, that's why I'm not recommending Ali today. Because if you wanna remember, if you can remember, I recommended Ali yesterday. So, lumipad na po siya. Yesterday was the best entry point. So, I don't wanna recommend Ali anymore. Medyo tumataas na yung risk. Kaya kapon sana. But if you're an investor, yes, and you're a conservative player and you're looking for further confirmation, that's a good confirmation right there. So MPI, so far MA20 is holding. So get in here this. Excuse me, nantok pa ako. Kasi tugal ko natulog na nood ng market. MPI, get near your support as much as you can sa MA20, right? So that will be your entry point for MPI. Overall, MPI is still very cheap for a very good company. That's something you want to look at. So MPI. eToro question, I copied you both on virtual and real report at the same time. My real report is earning but virtual is not moving. Why po kaya? Can you check your virtual port? Baka na-pause mo yung copy trade doon, Sarah Bilyeza. Right? So, yan. MPI. Next kay MPI is UBP. Yan, UBP. Right. Ang ganda na ng UBP eh. We have very good momentum here already. So, guys, this is a divergence right here. Yeah, pwede itong pasukin. Right? Get in there to support as much as you can. We are showing, UBP has been showing us good divergence, good price action lately. So, yeah, ito. Ang ganda ng divergence niya. So, UBP. Yeah, that's a buy. That's buy nyo lang nga lang kasi sideways trend pa naman yan. Asan na ako? UBP. Next kay UBP is EW. East-West. Yan. So, East-West naman. Right, very good kay East-West. We talked about East-West. May magandang news si East-West during this time. We discussed about East-West yesterday. I wanted it to break out from this trend line before you want to enter. Kahapon nag-breakout na siya. So nga lang, medyo mataas na yung galaw niya. Ang lakas naman ng galaw niya. So dapat at the beginning of the market yesterday, pinasok na natin. That was the best entry point. Maybe it's gonna stabilize, hopefully, if it will, and pull back and bounce. That will be a good entry point. But I think this is gonna be good for EW. Overall, napakamura niya pa rin naman. So, yeah, that's a good confirmation for EW. Pwede niyo po pumapasukin yan. Just make sure you cut your losses if ever you're in it for trading. At mali tayo, okay? So, si Tugo. Ayan, si Tugo. Good climb yesterday. Kamusta natin? May lumabas si Tugo eh. 5 days ago pa pala. Meron ako nakita kasi kanina na notification eh. Press release. What is this press release? Merger. Ito yung merger ni Negros Navigation. Yan. Si Dennis Uy. Gumagalaw. Galawang Dennis Uy yun. So, that's still good for Tugo. Still optimistic with Tugo. I'm just waiting for a good entry again. Maybe a higher low will be a good entry point or make a support. So, as of the moment, medyo shaky sa Tugo. Right, ito isa sa mali ko guys, wag niyo pong gagawin na. Before I was right here in I was in what they call this. I entered Tugo at this MA20 bounce right here. Right? So umakyat siya, hindi ko po kinatlos ito. I was at this level nung pumunta ako sa Dubai, right? So I was still at support levels na nag-bounce siya. So hindi ko ginalaw. Pumunta ako ng Dubai, tas bumagsak siya at naipit na ako. Right? So, that's something you have to consider also. Did not respect my profile during that time. Pumunta ako ng Dubai, wala akong gaanong access sa trading. So, I should have let go of my Tugo. Hindi ako nag-cut loss kaya naipit tuloy ako sa Tugo. Remember that. If ever hindi niyo po mababantayan ang market, let go of your trading positions. I was into Tugo for trading purposes. And yeah, hindi ko kasi na palabas ng pagbalik ko ng Pilipinas, ipit na ako kay Tugo. So, lesson learned ulit. So, I still make these mistakes on my port, right? So, you don't do that, okay? If ever lalabas kayo, let go of your trading positions, gain or not gain. Jen Sylvester, daanan natin naman mamaya. Jerwin, hi Sir Lloyd, nakapag-add funds po ba ako sa ito tapos na copy trade na ako. So ganun pa din po yung position, na dagdagan lang funds or may-buy siya. So kung ano yung price niya ngayon. If ever kasi naka-copy trade na kayo sa akin ongoing ang trades ko and then mag-add funds kayo, hindi pa malalagay yung funds na yan. I have to flatten out my position to reset everything para mag-proportion ulit tayo 0-0, right? Kasi minsan magulo yan eh. Kasi minsan what if ongoing and trades mag-add kayo ng funds, magugulo ang ratio natin. So hindi po pinapasok ni eToro muna yan sa copy trades ninyo. What eToro does is it has to reset. Mag 0-0 ulit tayo, wala akong trades, wala kayong trades with the copy funds para magkapares ulit ng ratio natin. Minsan hindi kayo nakakapag-copy kasi baka na iba yung funds, hindi na magkasya sa ratio. Kaya yun. MBT, we talked about MBT already. Pwede na pong pasukin yan. Nag-stop tayo kay Tugo BHI. Right, it's 909. Time check po. BHI. Right. Medyo mataas na si BHI for me. Right. We have a resistance very near. But still clearly on an uptrend. So if ever gusto nyo talagang pumasok near MA20 as much as you can, we have an uptrend line right here. Alam nyo na po paano laruin ang uptrend line. Get in that uptrend line as near as you can before kayo pumasok ng BHI. Alright, nilipad na si MBT ngayon. We don't really know if lilipad siya. All we can do is test and hopefully it does. Right? I think it will. Alright, pa-shoutout po kay nanay ko, Sir from Andrew Prang. Hi, Mama Elsa Prangan. Right, Prangan. Good morning sa inyo dyan. She loves your show. Thank you so much. Right, Anthony Limson. Good morning, sir. Anong yung news kay PXP? Madidelay yung loan nila so hindi matutuloy pa yung projects. So, medyo mahirapan pa siguro sa PXP. Nico Managa. Sir Lloyd, if mag-open ako ng eToro at mag-funds, copy trade po kayo, kailan po yung start? You can copy trade me already anytime you want to. Medyo mataas na yung positions ko ngayon, so I will recommend na copy future trades lang. I-uncheck nyo po yung copy open trades, right? Just to show you, para naman po mag-guide ko kayo, right? Let's, for example, like this, right? So let's go to my virtual portfolio. Go to virtual portfolio and let's go to copy people. And so editor's choice, and gamitin natin ulit si Jan Cheng Shu. Right, so for example, you want to copy this person, si Jan Cheng Shu. Right, just click on copy and then put the amount that you want. For example, $1,000. I will recommend you start with $1,000 in copy trading me para naman po sulit yung galaw. Right, sayang naman may fund manager na kayo tapos maliit lang ilalagay ninyo. Right, so and then make sure you uncheck this. This is the important part right here. Yan, copy open trades. Uncheck nyo po yan pag sa tingin nyo ang port ko is medyo mataas na at high risk na yung mga positions. Kasi pag copy trade nyo, the moment you copy trade and then you copy open trades, kung ano yung current na presyo ng stock, yan po papasukin ninyo. Baka mag-pull back na right? And mag-take profit. So, kung man-negative kayo. So, ngayon, mataas na ang positions ko. So, you uncheck this. Right? And then, click on copy. And then, makakopya nyo po ako or si Jan Cheng Shu. Ganun lang. That's how to copy trade. That's how easy it is to copy trade. That's for the concern. And then, pwede kayong mag-edit ng stop loss. For example, sa $1,000 ninyo, $1,000, edit nyo po ito. Itong part na ito is, this is the stop loss in copy trading. So, what if, for example, sa $1,000 nyo, 10% lang ang gusto nyo i-risk sa akin. So, if ever you lose $100, you stop copying me. So, amount, edit nyo lang po ito. Stop copying if copy value drops below 900. So, that's 90%. So, bali 100%, 10% lang po ang gusto nyo i-risk. And then, ayan, go to, click on copy. Right? So, may stop loss din kayo sa copy trading. So, that's how safe it is. Everything is managed. Right? So, kahit natutulog kayo, that's it. You get my point. Right? So, let's go back. Ayan. So, BHI, si Bloom naman. Kamustahin natin si Bloom. L-O-O-M. Bloom. Right? Bloomberry. Pennant. Hard to tell. Right now kay Bloom. Pabagsak eh. Right? So, yeah. Just we have a pennant right here. just wait for the breakout. Pwede kayong mag-breakout. Pag nag-breakout yan si Bloom, that will be your entry point. Pero I think nagda-downtrend pa si Bloom. Sa delikado pa ito. Wag lang muna si Bloom, right? I don't wanna recommend Bloom yet. But if it does a breakout, yeah, that means I am mistaken. So breakout lang muna before you wanna enter. That's for confirmation. For Bloom, next is PHA. Yan si PHA. Ito guys, I've been vocal with you. Sabi ko sa inyo, nag-cut loss na ako kay PHA. Dito, nag-green. So, medyo masakit sa dibdib ko. Bakit ako nag-cut loss during this day? Diba? Kasi nag-bounce. But that's not my concern kasi. The concern when it comes to cutting losses is that you don't want to lose more. Right? Dalawang concerns yun eh. Ayaw ko mag-cut loss kasi baka mag-bounce. Totoo yan. Masakit manood pag nag-cut loss ka tapos nag-bounce ang stock. Like what I did. But, my biggest concern in trading is not to lose big. Kasi may flip side ang coin eh, di ba? Isa is what if mag-bounce? But the thing is, mas malaking concern is what if hindi mag-bounce at magtuloy-tuloy ng pagbagsak? Yun yung dapat na concern mo. Okay lang na mag-bounce yan, right? Because your cut loss was hit. So my bias was hit during this day and then nag-bounce. Sakit panoorin, but no regrets. And then no regrets, then this happened. See? So it turned out tama yung ginawa ko. Right? This is my biggest concern. I don't wanna lose even more. Right? So, kung hindi ako nakapag-cut loss, baka naipit pa ako lalo, and then pag naipit ako lalo, ang laki na ng talo, to a point na wala na akong magagawa. Right? Ipit na ako eh. Diba? So, I try to avoid that in my trading. If you just follow this principle of cutting losses, I tell you guys, your trading is gonna level up a lot. I've already mentioned this before, and I wanna share this. So, meron akong lesson ipapartake sa inyo today. So, this is your equilibrium in trading, okay? This is why you should cut your losses. This is the winning side, this is the losing side, right? So, this is your balance in trading, right? So, yan yung gitnang point. There are only 5 things that can happen to you when you trade, right? 5 lang po ang probabilities na mangyayari sa inyo in trading. First probability is you are gonna go break even, so 0%. Break even is better than losing. So, okay lang yan. That's the first scenario. Mag-break even ka, then that's good. It's okay. Second scenario is you are gonna win. Right? So, you are gonna win small. So, either you're gonna win small or you're gonna lose small. So, balance pa rin ang port mo. Right? And the last 2 scenarios is you're gonna win big or you're gonna lose big. Right? This is part of the seminar that I have. This is why part of the teachings that I always teach in my seminar. So, if you want to join the seminar, ang dami niyo pong matututunan. Right? So, here are the scenarios. Yan lang po ang 4 ang pwedeng mangyari sa inyo in trading. So, this is the equilibrium of your port. Now, if you eliminate the last possibility of losing big, kung hindi lang kayo mag-lose big and you cut your losses so you lose small, look at the equilibrium of your port. Where is it leaning towards? Diba? Mas mabigat na ngayon sa winning side. Diba? So, just following stop loss, just following your cut loss, your risk to reward ratio. For example, in this trade, I only want to risk 5%. If you follow that 5%, your port is gonna be leaning towards the winning side already, meaning nag-level up na po kayo ng malaki just by following stop loss. Right? So, this is the importance of cutting your losses. Okay, so isa to sa mga lessons na tinuturo ko sa seminar. I have a seminar this Friday and Saturday, 8 in the evening. If you wanna join that, marami po kayo matututunan. Right? So, send me a message if you wanna join that. It's gonna be a very helpful seminar for you to start learning how to trade. This is all my principles I use in my eToro trades, and as you can see, my eToro portfolio is doing well because of the system that I have. So, I cannot give you any more proof of my system but here. So, this is to prove to you that my system works. And if you want to learn my system, I teach it in my seminar. Green po tayo lahat. Yan. So, for the past, overall, we are gaining in our trade. So, if you want to learn my system, join the seminar. Baka gusto nyo maging career nyo rin po ang trading kasi gusto nyo maging independent in the future. Wala kayong boss. Right? Napakaganda po. Gawing career ang trading. You own your time And especially sa eToro, binabayaran pa kayo ng eToro to trade your own port and kinakopya lang kayo. So, send me a message if you want to join the seminar. Again, it's Friday, Saturday, 8 in the evening, so I can send you the details. So, let's continue. Nag-plugging ba bigla? Si PHA, we just checked out PHA. Burnstone TV Gaming, join kayo ng seminar guys. Sulit na sulit. Madami kayo matutunan. Thank you so much, so Burnstone. Yeah, one of my students. And so yeah, I told you guys cut loss na dito. This is why you have to cut your losses. Right now, technical analysis is telling me na babagsak pa siya. Malaki ang selling volume. It touched the lower Bollinger Band dito pa nga lang. So alam na natin na pabagsak yan. So baka bumagsak palalo si PHA. So kaya po nag-cut loss na ako noon pa. Don't really know what will happen in the future kay PHA. So I don't want to recommend it yet. Right? So hopefully soon we see stabilization from that negative volatility. So PXP, antay lang tayo. PXP, maybe price action is gonna tell us na mag-buy na in the future pag nag-green yan because that's a divergence right there. But news-wise, meron tayong medyo delay. So, delikado sa PXP. But if it goes green today, we can test that out. Sana mag-materialize yung position, yung chart niya. Next up sa PXP is MRC. Yan, si MRC naman, okay, so nagsa-start na mag-sideways si MRC. Let's see if we can find a support for basis. Not yet. Right, so MRC, let's see if it will solidify support. We're seeing a support that is holding for 3 days now. So, tingnan natin kung mag-sustain yan. If ever it goes green today, that will be a confirmation. Baka pwede natin testingin si MRC after today pag mag-green yan. Pwede buy more kay MBT. Yes, that's a very good company. Definitely buy more since that's a buy signal for MBT. MRC Vita. Kamustahin natin si Vita? It's 9:20, so bilisan lang natin. So si Vita, I believe I recommended Vita yesterday, di ba? Was that yesterday or the other day? I think yesterday. After this engulfing pattern, we have a support right here. So buy as long as that support holds for Vita. Next is CNPF sa mga requests. So si Century Pacific, hard to call. It's really hard to call right now. Kasi halo siya, pababa yung highs and yung lows naman paakyat. So halo siya. Maybe a breakout will be a good entry point, but I don't really like playing with stocks na andito sa taas eh. So I'd rather go pick for stocks na nasa baba. Right, this is a very good. We recommended CNPF here because of the divergence. Baka mangyari ulit yan. But right now, it's playing at the top. I don't want to recommend that yet. As of the moment, get in near the support as much as you can if you want to, or maybe a breakout. Right? So right now, shaky pa siya. We can't tell where it is going. Maxes naman, Oy, very good. Maxes showing us a good price action. Higher low na siya. So, same scenario, right? So, let it do a breakout before you want to get in, or near the support if you want to enter Maxes. So, those are the best entry points for Maxes. Pizza. Yan, Pizza naman. Uy, nag-engulfing si Pizza. Let's see. Future price action, maybe it's gonna make a support. Antayin lang natin gumawa ng support si Pizza. I don't wanna recommend it right now. You don't have to be aggressive in that. Uy, si Shell PH. Uy, very good. Right, Shell PH. MA20 bounce. Right, so I think we talked about this. Abangan sa MA20, nagkatotoo nga. Right now, nag-breakout naman siya. So, if you wanna enter, kung gusto nyo habulin yan, ang ganda, habulin kasi meron naman tayong base. But MA20 should have been the best entry point. Don't wanna recommend going after those positions. Mas maganda talaga ang pullback before you wanna get in. Ano nga sa'yo, Coach Lloyd, LR and Win po. Thanks, right? Let's check that out in a while. Unahin muna natin yung mga naka-request. Una, meron si GT Cap. Right, so GT Cap. Yun. So GT Cap, meron tayong flag pattern for GT Cap. Hintayin natin breakout. I think it's gonna break out today. Pag nag-breakout yan, pasukin nyo po yan. So, I'm gonna be adding MAC and GT Cap. Thank you for letting me look at GT Cap. So, I'll officially add GT Cap to my list for today. Ayan. So, ayan, PHA, PLC, POPI. So, we still have time. POPI. Right, si Poppy, yan, nagpo-pullback na naman si Poppy, but Bollinger Band is telling us na magsa-sideways na siya. So, I think magsa-stabilize muna to si Poppy right now. So, yan, I did recommend Poppy here, recommended it again here. So, yan, Poppy, still a long-term stock for me. Napakamura pa rin ni Poppy as of the moment. So, congratulations sa mga pumasok kay Poppy when we recommended it. I did mention to you noon pa, Poppy is a long-term stock for me, so just keep buying more. And then there it is, nag-materialize naman. So congratulations sa mga pumasok kay Poppy. Don't wanna recommend it now anymore. Green, we have a request kay Green. And si babagsak pa si Green. Iwas muna kay Green, okay? Iwas muna. Let's see if it will bounce and make a support right there. So pag mag-bounce, pwede nyo po support. Testingin yan if you're an aggressive player. PLC, may request about PLC. Alright, so PLCs. Wag muna si PLC, okay? Negative pa yung sentiments. Ingat muna. Stay away from it for now. LR and Win po. Si LR naman, nagpo-pull back. Yun, bumalik sa support pala si LR. So get in near that support as much as possible for LR. LR, then last C. Sino kasama ni LR? LR and Win po. Yung si Win naman, yan, buy as long as the support holds for Win. If ever gusto nyo pumasok. Right? So, that support should be good for Win. Right? So, DNL, may oras pa. DNL, antayin lang natin sa support. Right? I don't want to recommend DNL here already. Medyo mataas na po yan. I will let DNL pull back. Right? Nirecommend ko si DNL dito. Recommended it again here. So, those are the best entry points for DNL right now. Nasa taas pa si DNL. Medyo mahal pa. So, I don't want to recommend DNL. If you saw wala akong DNL lately. Nire-rec ko. FGen, nasa taas rin si FGen. But we have a support right here. Test that support as much as you can. So that's it for today. Tignan ko lang muna. Sa eToro po ba, pag nag-gain na and you close it, pati kami mag-gain but it does not go to our buying power, andun lang siya sa equity namin, ba po, when po ba kami pwede mag-get ng gain? Alright. So, very good question. If we gain and then nag-sell ako, 'di ba, masasell din sa iyo. So, gains na 'yan. What happens is yung amount na 'yon andun lang po sa, for example, you started with $1,000 with me at nag-gain kayo ng 100. So, pag nag-gain kayo ng 100, meaning, malalagay lang yan sa copy traded amount sa akin. So, 1,100. Hindi po nyo po BP yan kasi nilagay nyo po sa akin. So, bale, naka-hold pa rin yan. If you want to take profits, you just stop copy trading me para mapunta ka agad sa BP ninyo. Ganun po yan. So, it's still on hanging. Hindi nyo po mabibili yung 100 on a different stock kasi nakaka-copy trade pa yan sa akin. Huwag nyo pong gagalawin yan kasi kung gagalawin nyo yan, hindi na tayo proportion sa copy trade. That's why it goes to your equity, the amount that you copy traded me para po mag-sustain yung ratio and proportion natin sa copy trading. Alright, so that's it for today. I'll see you again tomorrow. Pasensya na hindi ko po masagot lahat. It's 9:26. As always, yan. Again, don't worry, don't forget to copy trade me if you want to diversify and look for an easier way to gain. Ako na po magta-trade po sa inyo. Let's get rich together. See you tomorrow, same time. Bye-bye.